and Fab. They're still screaming. Oh, boy. You know, okay, let me tell you something. I just listened to the single up in my dressing room. Very catchy, cool single. What I don't understand is, and you sing lead on the thing I was listening to. What I don't understand is, why didn't you sing in the first place? Man, you can sing.
First, I want to say to the audience that we don't want to blame or point a finger at anybody. We take the blame on us. Okay? What happened is we got a recording contract which was saying that we're supposed to record an album with different options. And we signed the contract, and after that they came back to us and said, look, it's going to be different now. But we already received advance, and we signed the contract with our legal advisor, and I was French, signing a contract written in German.
The problem was, we were singers in Germany, but we didn't speak English. so our dream was always to sing on a record in English, but we were, of course, had handicaps. But from the start, we signed a record deal that said we're allowed to sing and we're allowed to perform, but the producer didn't want to spend time and money for letting us do the job by ourselves, and he hired American professional people. And at the start, nobody really cared about it. Nobody thought it would be successful. And 3-4 months later, we were #1, and rumors started to break, and everybody was real upset. And we didn't really blame, like Fab said, my partner, my bro here, my man. You know,
you all have been through a lot together.
Yeah, we've been, and we pulled it off because of our friendship. The friendship became stronger and stronger, and that's why we pulled it off.
How about friends? Did friends disappear? Because you all had, I used to see you all out, and you had a lot of people with you.
Not as much as you, I think.
Oh, now, did all those friends start to disappear?
It was amazing. It was like a miracle. It was really amazing. The first week, after the scandal, everybody phoned and said, oh yeah, you guys gonna make it again. The second week, from 10 phone calls, 2 phone calls. The next week, it was over for a while. Just one guy really stick with us, and we want to say thank you to this guy. We don't want to forget this guy. His name is DuPont Gray. He was our keyboard player. He stuck with us through our hardest time in our life, and it was hard. Because I thought about going to India, being a fisherman. Fishers won't laugh about me, won't make jokes about me, But we love music really so much, and we were really young. We were really young and stupid, and like we said, we didn't blame nobody else. We wanted to make it our own way, and then Clive and our producer didn't want to really let us do what we want to do.
When they first told you, okay, by the way, you all don't have to do no singing. I mean, were you angry? Because, surprised.
Yeah, we were angry, but we were pulled on the wall, it's like, you have to do it.
Because you already signed the contract.
Already signed the contract, there's no way out.
We signed the contract without an attorney. We couldn't afford the money, I came from the Wendy's. I had a job at Wendy's.
You worked at Wendy's?
Yeah, I had a job. Yeah, honestly. Yeah. I came home, we sang in clubs a little bit. Fab said, man, we have a record deal. I said, great, let's go to America, let's go to the States,
Yeah.
And that was the start, really.
Well, somebody told me that your relatives even asked you to change your name, and they wanted to, separate themselves from you?
No, you have to know, I'm adopted. I was adopted by white people, by white German people. I'm born in Germany, but my real father was an American soldier. I've never seen him, and my real mom was German. She was white. And they adopted me, and this family, their friends and their family, their relatives, are just normal, typical Germans, and probably they took it a little bit too hard. They thought, they believed what the press really writes about me. And of course, we were crazy and wild, and sometimes we were really obnoxious. But it was so quick. Overnight, we went to stardom, and overnight, we went down,
So it is a learning experience, we go wiser, we know we won't do the same mistake twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see to that tonight, right? Yeah. I'm actually meeting this gentleman for the first time. But you came here. He came here in the early days because, I couldn't put him on because they weren't really singing, and he wanted to kick my ass. He can't. Why won't you let me lip sync? Yo, man, stop. Wait, let's take a commercial. We'll come right back and talk more, okay? Okay.